Hello, this is Mike from Deeper Clean, and this is one video in a series of 5 about choosing a carpet cleaner. And if you can't find somebody through word of mouth or recommendation, your next best thing is to ask the right questions. Make sure that somebody, when you speak to them on the phone, is prepared to come out and have a look at the job. It's very difficult over the phone to size up a job. Sometimes it's difficult for the carpet cleaner, but 9 times out of 10, if you want, you can get somebody local and get somebody who'll come out and have a look at it for you. Now, some people are not sort of self-employed traders. They employ other people to go and do the quotes. Now, in the main, I think you're much better off dealing with somebody who ultimately is going to do the work themselves. And I think the real downside is that you're going to end up with somebody who's essentially a paid commission salesman who will bump up the price and won't really know what's involved on the job and can't really give you any advice on the technical side relating to what has to be done, what might be the problems, etc. So if a guy turns up in a suit and a clipboard and he's all big smiles and everything, ask plenty of questions and make sure that you're getting a feel that they really know what they're on about, rather than just giving you all the sales batter. And telltale signs are people who just come in and they never look at the carpet, they never check for specific stains that are going to have to be dealt with. If it's upholstery, really you need to do a quick test and ask questions about whether it's been cleaned before and stuff like this. So I would be quite pointed and say, look, are you the person who's actually going to be doing the work? Because the problem is that anybody could turn up on your doorstep. You've seen the face of the company, the presentation of the company, through that person that you've met. Now, I think if you're dealing with a local tradesman who comes, inspects, he's going to give you a price based on what he sees, and that's where you stand. If they've got a load of tradesmen who work for them, or technicians, you're never going to see those people until they turn up on your doorstep. So find out about that, and also find out whether they farm work out, which especially for companies that do a sort of general cleaning and they do carpet cleaning, or say they do, sometimes that's just under an umbrella and they actually take a cut and pass the work on to somebody else, and you don't know the pedigree of that firm that they're passing the work on to. And once they've got the business, once they've got their cut, if you like, they're not really involved in the process at all. So ask about that. There's 4 other questions you need to ask as well, just to cover all the bases and make sure you're getting somebody who's up to scratch. Now, if you go to www.carpetcleaning-somerset.co.uk, you will find those other videos, and also some more videos that I've done on things like basic DIY stain spotting, if you spill red wine, what to do, how to look after your rugs, things like that over time people have asked me, and I thought it would be good to actually do a little video on that. So there you go, thanks very much, and I hope that was of interest to you.